How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
So hari ni kita akan main BioMutant, right? So selamat datang ke first video aku. So game ni basically dia pasal kita akan jadi kata apa, like what, box ke, and kita dia punya setting dia dekat just simple je di setting dia, just macam setting belakang rumah, something like that. Okay, so yeah, jom kita try ni game. Aku akan go medium, tak tahu lah. Just to enjoy the game, I guess. Aku tak tahu itu robot ke ataupun sebab dia kata BioMutant, so yeah. Alright, so ni kita main karakter kita. Handsome siap.
Encode your DNA.
Alright. Kenapa dia joget macam tu? Dia ada primal, Rudon, Rex, Hyla, Fib, Murgil. Okay. Aku rasa aku akan go untuk primal maybe. Sebab yang lain macam menakutkan. Dia macam tak sepatutnya jadi apa ni? Attribute. Okay.
Refine your genetic structure.
Alright, so kita ada serious lah. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, aku tak tahu dia punya kau tengok lah intellect dia buat macam kurus kan, macam tak cukup makan kan. Aku expect dia akan besarkan kepala dia bila kau belajar. So agility alright lah, so kita tak nak go untuk strength sangat. Aku akan go untuk strength agility. Aku ingat apa benda tadi, gunakan stats bergerak. So tak tahu benda ni akan bercakap banyak tak. So kita akan go strength agility. Okay. Charisma butter. So maybe tak kot. Kita akan buang je kot. Nak butter kan. Sedangkan kita boleh bunuh orang je. Alright. Vitality pun penting. Move speed je. Tak apalah. Kita ambil yang penting je. Untuk demi masa depan kita kan. Strength and vitality. Okay, kita lebih ke strength. Tapi intellect pun power juga. Power, kinetic energy regeneration. So aku rasa kalau kita akan buat build dia like nak power, guna kuasa ke maybe, aku tak tahu dia kuasa ke tak. Aku tak sangka ini akan jadi skim scaring. Anyway, ni normal. So kita akan go untuk ni skin lah. Okay, kita akan full. Okay tak? Sini. Alright. Aku tak tahu apa aku buat. So jom.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Heat, biohazard, cold, radioactivity. Okay. Semua ni akan effect kat bawah. Okay, aku sabar baca. Heat, radioactivity, cold, biohazard. Dia macam tak, tapi takut tak sekata tau. So kalau aku tambah semua je. Apa yang sekarang ni? Asal dia tak tambah? Yang tamak kan nak tambah semua kan? Okay lah, kita tambah si lah kot. Sebab aku tak pasti. Alright, so aku akan misal benda ni guys.
Choose your first style.
Alright. Sekejap. Okay, dia punya ni kita kabut sikit. So, pasal aku akan pilih yang okay. Teruji. Okay, aku ambil yang ni kot. Confirm.
Pick your main color.
Kalau aku ambil yang kita ambil hitam tadi, hitam. Macam mana hitam tadi? Guys, macam mana hitam kan guys? Patut tadi ke? Dia tak apa. Okay. Alright, macam. Okay, tak hitam pun. Okay, tak apa. Aku ambil warna.
Choose your first
Oh, no.
style.
Oh no.
Pick your main color.
Okay. Tekan kanan basically ni. Kita ambil biru lah. Ini cantik tak?
Choose your detail color.
Oh, lain Okay, ni pelik. Okay, bahkan dia kata dia... Okay, bang.
Pick a
Dia macam basically sama cara randomize. Tapi aku buat. Macam tu habis aku.
saboteur.
Sorry. Pungut lah.
Commando. Deadeye. Mercenary.
Ooh. Okay, ni interesting. Okay. Fury dengan Twin Silver Grip. Dual Beast Kick.
Deadeye.
Kita ada tembak.
Commando.
Komando.
Cypher.
Oh, ni kuasa tu.
Saboteur.
So. Sama je. Lain
Mercenary.
Sama je.
Saboteur.
Tapi hyper energetic. Dodge energy cost reduce 20%.
Mercenary.
Oh, okay.
Saboteur. Sentinel.
Base armor. Sentinel macam hard mode je. Base armor is increased by 10. Macam hard mode je. Alright, anyway.
Saboteur.
Ni antara ni kan.
Mercenary.
Dua style.
Saboteur.
Kita ambil saboteur. So energy dodge dia kita boleh dodge banyak kali.
Saboteur chosen. Good choice.
Tipu. Saja sedap hati orang Alright.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Okay. Jump. Ni apa? Hit.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Wow. Awal lagi dah deep Baik abang.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay. Apa aku betul buat? I am dark red and his strength power. Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty. Ready?
Let me
Mak kau.
introduce myself. I'm the light
Salad.
and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Takut you? Am you sure light is for me? Yes. You get it. I am bright.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Oh. Ada setan.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
Okay.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Kenapa ya aku bergaduh tu?
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Wow. 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 Sangat like. Wow. Aku confused. Cakap.
Right is always right.
Alright. Wow. Apa jadi tadi?
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Maksudnya makanan itu. Yes. Okay. Aku kan.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Kenapa semua benda dia nak buat deep tu? Oh, okay. Ya kot. Faded flag. Ni apa? Oh, ini kau. Itu faded flag ke? Itu pistol kan? Faded flag. Ooh, nice. Alamak, habis. Aduh. Okay. Wah, aku boleh hilau. Pukul ni. Bola weh, nice. Aduh. Okay. Kena viper baik. Kita ada combo ni ke? Rabbit Fury. Lama. Kita rabbit actually. Kemarin kita rabbit sebenarnya.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Inilah dia punya intro tadi tu. Wow. Itulah kau.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Cuma benda nak buat deep. Dia meletup ke? Okey, dia meletup. Ngarut dah. Tak relax Syuk, aku kena lari sebelum dia meletup tu, ingat.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Come on, go. Move to enemy to target them with melee attacks. Aim the camera to enemy to target them. To reload R. The energy issue for dodging. Using mutation and performing special attacks. When you are off key energy, you'll be unable to perform this action. Key tu macam mana ke apa? Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat. Yelah, mana?
Chop it up.
Aku seal. Aku seal lah. Aku lagi suka melee. Dia cuba gaya lagi.
Great shot.
Lama. Aku dah berhenti tembak. Dia tembak je. Aku unlimited ke? Nice. Dia tinggalkan barang ke? Tak, dia gone. Dia cakap nak? Tak nak aku. Dia keluar benda-benda kau bukan. Ada benda lain lah sini. Sorry tu. Tak ada apa. Interact. Explore bunker. Aku tak tahu apa kita buat kat sini sebenarnya. Like, macam kita ada kat sini in the first place. Electric module. Rare. Yolah rare. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon to give it extra damage. As long as the ammo lasts. Okay. So take on. To attach the special effect, select it to the consumable. Okay, satu. Use. Nice. Sekejap. Ambil dulu. Okay. So, dia tak regenerate nyawa. Benda biasa. Aku lagi pecahkan barang gitu. Serius lah aku nak pergi dia sana sekarang. Serius lah jumpa. Jumpa buat dalam toilet. The heck? Tak nak aku makan. Geli lah siap. Pun aku kalau masuk toilet pun aku buang lah sih. Aku belagak. Tak adalah.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Aduh. Kalau dia tembak aku parry boleh ke? Boleh kan kita parry pistol? Wah. Ambil kau. Nampak tulang si Mamat. Sakit tu.
Slash and dash.
Aduh. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
Youch!
There you go.
Right between the eyes.
Nice. Oh! So, lah, aku ingat dia tengah slow motion ke apa. Alright.
Hope that was a bad guy.
Kita memang selalu lah slow. Aku dah macam teruja macam ada slow motion. Ambil je sebenarnya. Aku tahu pun ada. Oh, tapi kalau keluar combat dia naik. Mak. Tak relax enemy. Kau. Apa ni? Oh, okey, ngam. Tak adalah. Ngam, tak ngam. Mati kau. Waduh, ada. Aduh,
Had better days.
GG. Oh, bergaya Okay. Oh, tekan Q. Oh, okay. Saya tekan punya. Nice.
Slash the slash.
Lama. Dah terasa macam main Master Hunter guys ya. Okay.
That's interesting.
Mesti lah. Ni, sini.
Every little bit helps.
Mana dia kau? Member dia hilang. Member dia kon. Dia kau lawan 3 orang. Nah, nanti lah. Dia punya environment nice lah. And tak adalah seperti yang aku sangka Belakang rumah, aku ingat belakang rumah orang Right. Explore the tunnel. Sebab aku rasa kita punya tujuan dekat sini pun kita tak tahu lagi. Somehow kita tiba-tiba ada dekat sini. Kenapa je? Saya enemies carry last shield. Oh, okay. Sudah. Dia tak ada kuasa ke weh? Bagi aku belajar kuasa weh. Apa benda tu weh? Sudah. Aduh. Ngam. Aduh. Aku tak nampak apa aku buat. Tembak lah. Sekejap. Mati. Dia macam sekam tu. Nice. Sudah. Dah kecil je. Okay, itu tak ada effect. Mati. Nice. Defeating enemies who complete quest will give you XP. Allow you to raise one of your attribute by 10. You will also get 1 point that you can use to unlock skills in Wung Fu. Wow, macam. Alright. Oh, kita boleh save weh. Aku tak save dari tadi tu. Bahaya kan. Alright, so kita boleh tambah untuk awal-awal ni lah kan. Kita naik dalam 10
Flexity flex.
You earn upgrade point when leveling up. Okay. Kita ambil close combat lah. You can use any type of melee weapon, but you need to learn and unlock special attack for a weapon type in order to be able to use. Oh, nak kuasa dia. Kita ambil dual wield. Special attack. Double dragon. Tengok. Full lah mak. Yang ni. Okay. Oh, yang ni dah belajar. Oh, eleh. Semangat aku tengok sesuatu. Boleh tambah ni je sebenarnya. Kanan-kanan F. Lama. Belajar. Nice. Okay. Saya try. Alright. Info. Jap. Gi pun ada tu. Dia dapat apa-apa outfit ke? Inventory. Consumable dia. Outfit 450. Kita pakai daun. Oh. Okay, baru tahu kita punya currency daun sebenarnya guys. Kita caw. Let's make the door. Agak-agak apa yang dalam ni?
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Nice. Oh, crowbar. Oh, dia buka weapon. Tak. Kenapa ya? Aku rasa bukan aku je. Aku rasa korang pun still lost. Kenapa kita ada kat sini sebenarnya? Aku cuba untuk make sense. Sekejap. Demi
That
keadaan.
pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Alright. Alright. Oh, okay. Dia suruh kita buat something sebenarnya guys.
Whoa.
Tadi.
It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Macam aku rasa dari tadi kita memang tengah nak cari keluar kan. Ada bilik. Oh. What the fuck? Tenggelam. Meninggal. Ah, shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Kita cakap ni. Oh, okay. Mana? Mana? Oh, sini. Alright. Jom. Benda tu meletup tu. Benda tu bagi kita cahaya siap.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Special attack. Alright.
That hurt 'em.
Lama. Aduh. Oh, dia pun boleh berguling ya.
Slice and dice.
Boleh tembak je. Usah. Oh, diorang pun dah start ada combo.
You're low on health. Salah weh. Swoon.
Nice. Use a bio block. These are points used to unlock mutations. You can use your bio blocks to unlock special powers at any time. Oh, okay. So aku tak payah buat combo lah kiranya. Bio block. Okay. PF Bunker 101. Nak keluar pun baik. Kenapa kita pergi bawah? Kenapa? Okay, somehow aku lemas dalam tempat ni. Like literally lemas.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Oh. So kita, okay. So kita nak pergi mana ni? Ke? Salah. Start the lighter ni apa pula? Found puzzle. Allah. Puzzle guys. These are scattered around the world. Some open new path, while others feature different rewards. To switch which node is selected, use WS. Okay. E. This number of station you have left. The higher intellect, the more. Each node has a certain position. It must be rotated into to complete the puzzle. Running out of more before that may have consequences. Oh. Meletup ke apa? Aduh mak kan. Menyesal lah sia tak jadi intellect. Macam ni dia main dengan aku. Aku nak buat apa ni? Aku akan cek ni.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Oh, putih. Oh, shoot. Oh, itu kan dia. Okay. Expected something difficult.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Kejap. Kita ni manusia yang berubah jadi binatang ke? Tapi memang binatang yang berubah jadi binatang? Okay, kita dah... Aku tak tahu, it's supposed to... Mungkin dia bagi tahu kot keadaan dunia sekarang yang telah...
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
So aku suppose yang benda tadi yang kita tengok, mungkin dia nak tunjuk yang keadaan sekarang kot. Bagi tahu keadaan apa jadi kan.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Puzzle dia lain-lain. Misalnya belakang awal-awal tadi. Macam ni. Okay, putih-putih. Kuning dengan kuning lah. So kita boleh pusing. Okay, ngam. Alright. Okay, dah siap. Nice. Mantap.
There you go.
Sama-sama tu. Alright. Off date. Lah asal. Perfectly considering the enemy attack will stun them. Okay, thank you.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The hell? Oh, dia baik punya. Okay. Aku expected dia akan jadi jahat macam kenapa ya? Mati. Aduh. Menipu. Kata unstoppable. Dia jatuh. Mati. Random shot ni weh. Itu je yang aku mampu sekarang. Banyak gila enemy dia. Nice. Ui. Alah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Terus wow kau. Nice.
King.
Dia macam background music yang tak supposedly ada.
That's the last of them. Let's
Yeah.
talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oh, ada backup pula. Wih, janganlah kau. Wih, dia ni. Ya, aku nak duduk. Biar baca dulu. Sekejap. Dia bukan pakcik ni. Wih, dia ke mana bang? Oh, okey. Tak berhasil. A new friend and old friend. Okay.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Kau cakap, aku
He
nak cakap.
presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
What?
How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Dah buat estate. Aku tu.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Sebenarnya aku tak ingat apa ni. Bukan tak ingat, aku tak faham benda pun. By default, dialogue are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically if you want. Oh, okay. Way back in the long ago. Whoa. Ni dah makin muda ni. Insert. Mantap. Ini handsome ni aku suka ni. Talk to Beth before. What?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Aku cuma nak tahu je apa yang sebenarnya dia cakap. Dia cakap pendek je, Mat. Dia punya translator panjang je.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
Pergi sekampung dulu.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Apa dia tu?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Ah. Potato potato.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Betul dia menyanyi tadi. Little grass. Ruffle the little grass. Ruffle. Okey, aku patut kena buka dictionary. Ruffle tu apa benda? Pergi lagi depan. Dah apa? Wah, jauh sih. Wira muda kan? Tu kena jalan jauh. Dah terkejut dah. Mati tak? Okey, nice. Oh. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Aku kon. Biar aku mati. Tak sempat. Oh, pernah dengar dia nyanyi balik ke? Sebaik kita kan dia main nyanyi lagi. Oh, patutlah aku mati tadi. Kalau kita masuk dalam air, kita kena guna energi kita. I see. Baru aku memahami. Okay, kali ni kita jalan betul-betul guys. Kali ni betul-betul jalan. Dah 2 kali aku mati tenggelam Lawan-lawan semua okey. Berenang tu lah. Dia terasa macam real life. Aku pun kalau aku masuk tu air tenggelam memang kon. Biji. Tapi aku tak rasa kon sebab energi ki aku hilang. Sebab oksigen hilang. Ruffle the grass aku nak kena buat apa? Okey. Bagi guys.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
Jumpa apa pun aku tak tahu.
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Yes, Pensai tu apa sih? Betul
The
lah.
small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Wow. Wow. So untuk kita jumpa dia, kita kena tenang dia. Lepas tu kita kena be gentle dengan dia. Okey. Cukup logik je di situ. Oh. Kita kena betul.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
Pandai Betty. Dia suka tinggi konsep dia.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Okay. How many does it need?
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come. So, countless, he'd say.
Alright, kita akan buat guys. Relax. Ni tau.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
The inscripted say, you must share with the tree. How? Tindakannya tak kejam ya. Ui, macam ni. Oh, okay, tempat lain guys. Aku dah fikir macam sekarang ni energi je mati lagi kan. So kita nak paksa dia tu buat apa siap? Kita tak hiris tipis-tipis ke apa? Fuh, boleh tahan dia jauh dia. Kenapa je aku tak ambil strength tadi? Bisa dah. Wah. Wah.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
It should make her worry.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
Itu tu sangat penting. Tapi dia suruh aku fikir yang mana lagi penting. Yalah, boleh test tu.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive.
Wah, jauh.
His friend Gizmo is working on a Mecton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Wah, jauh lagi.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route.
Wah, jauh lagi.
Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
Wah, lagi.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Mengugut tu. Mati kau terlalu. Porky Puff pakai this dulu. Kita ingin.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mecton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Oh. Apa yang kita dapat masa kecil? Semasa kecil tu. Bukan kita je lah. Another world. Try open the door. Alright, so So aku tak tahu kenapa
You're getting the hang of it.
dia suruh orang tu cakap bahasa pelik instead of dia cakap bahasa
Quickest
Inggeris.
way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Wah, tak ada apa pun. Akhirnya. Weh, lemas sih dalam tu. Serius. Aku tak tahu lah, aku rasa lemas je tu seseorang.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters.
Ni nak dekat 3 kali dia punya, aku rasa dia macam prolog dia. Okay, jom. Yeay, akhirnya siap juga hak tutorial.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Signpost. Hello?
Let's see.
Signposts are found in location of interest. Let's fast travel. Alright, nice. Okay. No. Wih, akhirnya dapat gak keluar. Oh. Oh, sudah. Oh, sudah. Okay. Okay, aku nak masuk balik. Aku nak masuk balik. Okay, sorry. Aku ingat dia datang
Must
sini
be
tadi.
the world eater that chewed off out-of-date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time.
The next episode kita akan sambung adventure dekat luar dunia, luar tongkang itu baru masuk tadi. Berapa banyak tu. Alright. And yeah, hope you guys like it and jumpa lagi korang next time. Bye bye.